Hello, Gemini. I hope everyone is doing well. I know it's been a while since my last reading, but I'm glad to be back. So let's do your reading today, Gemini. Connection check-in between you and the person you're thinking about. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Give me something here. Three of Swords here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. Wow, it's either you're dealing with an earth sign or you're standing your ground right now towards a person, towards someone. Okay, so Gemini, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords is the underlying energy. This is a situation where you get what you want, or somebody here got what they wanted, but the outcome is not a win-win situation for both. Yeah, somebody may have walked away sad, defeated. The ego and or self-esteem has been affected here. Yeah, regret, sadness. Yeah, it's probably even an impulsive action. There could be some arguments here back then. We have the Three of Swords. Somebody is hurting, still trying to cope with the remnants of the past breakup, the past argument, the past divorce, you know. Eight of Pentacles. For you, I feel like you are either distracting yourself with work, with other activities. You're trying to focus on something else that is more beneficial for you rather than focusing on what is not working. Yeah. Let's see here. We have the Two of Swords. Yeah, definitely. You're not talking. You're trying to avoid conversation here. But it's not because you don't care. Most likely it's because you care a lot. You feel a lot. Yeah, but instead of looming in the emotional front, you would rather do something that is productive. Yeah, for the time being. You're not roaming around and telling everybody you're hurt, even if you are. It's more like you're taking it in. You feel it, but you're trying to shift the way of dealing with it through being rational. Yeah? The person that you're dealing with, it looks like they look okay in the outside. This could be somebody who is stable, confident, legacy. This is someone who could appear as though they are so, they're good, they're in control, cool, calm, and collected type of energy. But deep inside, they felt like they have been abandoned, rejected. You know that feeling where probably the self-esteem of this person has been affected in some sort. Yeah. They could have been hurt through words, through actions, whatever this is. There is a sense of I am not wanted kind of energy. And they're healing that wound. Yeah, the impact in their self-esteem, the confidence, they're trying to heal that. It could also mean that this person sees you as their star. You could be the light in this person's life. You know, whenever they had problems in the past, you come in and you give some sort of light to them. A safe space, a safe emotional space for them. Nine of Wands. Yeah. They want to be around you. Yeah. This is someone who wants to be around you. Probably friendly, in a friendly way. You could be you could find yourself, in the same community, workplace, events, things like that. But if this person is no longer talking to you right now, that sense of, walking back or coming back to you cannot be as smooth as we all wish it to be. So I feel like this person is thinking first, if they have to make their way back, they would start off with, friendly approach, probably even inviting you to, to an open space or to a bar instead of visiting you at home, something like that. And then there is that friendly vibe, but more about being around you, reconnecting once again, to set the tone, to understand how you feel, to understand where you're at. They're trying to recalibrate. Yeah, okay, that's the term, recalibrate. Because for now, it seems like they are very much guarded. They're very much guarded. A lot of things has happened here. A lot of words has been spoken, which may have been too much to process, too much to handle. Yeah, too much to handle. It seems like there's been some impulsivity. Sometimes if things are done impulsively, it's a matter of time. Once you realize it, then there is that sense of, I shouldn't have done that. The regret comes in. Yeah. But this is a person who is not afraid of taking the step. The only thing is, what are they going to bring to you when they make that step, when they step forward? Yeah. So despite the fact that there's a lot of things that has happened, yeah, the 10 of Wands energy is, I've had enough. I can't take anything anymore type of energy. Despite that, yeah, this person is still thinking of coming in, talking to you, approaching you. But the thing is, this is an energy of one day they try to type in the message for you, and then before sending, deciding whether they want to send it or not, and then delete it once again. So that type of energy, yeah. But the Knight of Cups is here. So this is a romantic type of energy. So it's not just friendly. They wanna start off friendly, but deep inside, they wanna bring something romantic, something that involves, emotional expression to each other. So this could be somebody who's coming in to tell you exactly how they feel. Could even bring in apology to you, but it's more about clarity and feelings that they're gonna bring in. Yeah. Which could definitely, if done correctly and done well and accepted well, then it could bring some sort of reconciliation, clearing of the air. Page of Wands. So we have the Page of Swords and the Empress. This person wants to talk. They want to send, they could even be messaging you right now, or you could even, start talking as we speak. Yeah. If not, then you could expect some sort of communication with this person. I feel like they are trying to get more information by, I don't know, through the grapevine or through your friends, through social media, what's going on with you right now. Yeah. They want to get ready with information, with truth, with facts before they come correct. So if there was a separation here that you haven't been talking for a while, of course, one thing would be, they want to know if you're still available to them. Yeah. They want to know if you're dating someone new, that sort of thing. And they want to know how you're doing, even before they talk to you. It's a recalibration of a connection that I see here. Now, the Queen of Swords is that this is not a game. This is not something that can be fixed by hey, how you doing type of thing. No, it's more about reconnecting with truth, with honesty, truthfulness, um, apologies even, yeah, and not repeating the pattern. So if there was hot and cold, you know, or impulsivity in terms of fighting, someone here needs to have some anger management, that sort of thing. Whatever happened in the past, that doesn't need to be repeated. Yeah, especially if they come in with truth. They want to talk things out, clear the air, express what you truly feel, be more authentic to each other. Yeah, then the energy here is more about, let's talk it out. Yeah, someone could probably be a little bit defensive, yeah, in terms of communication. Of course, you know, it's not easy to apologize, but that has to be done in order for things to move into this divine partnership, the Empress and the Emperor, right? In order for both of you to move forward abundantly, to move forward with a better foundation of a relationship, you know, you have to clear the air. You have to come in and show yourself, yeah, show up, yeah, energetically as well as physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually towards one another. Yeah. Outcome is quite good. Yes, there could be some defensive way of communicating, but that can be tackled. I don't see it to be a very difficult space to be, because we have the Emperor here. There could be still a little bit of stubbornness in terms of how to hear the opinion or the point of the other person, but I feel things can be straightened up here, especially with the Empress and the Emperor energy. You can go into details in talking things out, but more of, I feel there's some sense of matureness in talking, in addressing this type of situation. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So the ending in the past hasn't been very easy. Somebody may have lose face here, or, you know, not to, had caused some insecurities to the other party through words, through their actions. Yeah, but that's the past, which led to this Three of Swords. But remember that somebody here, or even both of you, are still hurting. So if that communication comes in, just have that in your mind. You know, if you're talking to someone that's hurting, and if you want to address the situation, then you got to be more creative, yeah, in your communication in order to set things straight. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know if this resonates.